Hey, what's up guys? This is Halfway, broadcasting from around the world. My hair's doing something weird here, that's alright. A little alfalfa going on. It's Halfway broadcasting from around the world in phenomenal Penh, Cambodia. Hope everybody's doing good. Don't forget guys to add the Facebook channel, and you guys can catch those Sunday Facebook Live episodes every Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. my time. The link for that will be in the description. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about just challenges and when things come up, when especially like if you're teaching or just in life in general, not like losing your shit kind of, or like getting too annoyed at first. So of course with teaching there's always going to be things that come up. Recently there's been some shifts at my school, and things have been, especially on Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm not gonna get into all the details, basically like 2 days a week my day is like super stressful, and at first it was really bothering me, like it just a lot of stress. And it's kind of like a lot of times when there's something new that happens, I really wish my hair would stay down, but whatever, let's turn this way. All right. so a lot of times when there's something new that happens, especially if it's something that is also stressful, it seems like it's even more stressful than it really is, because it's something that you're not used to. As humans, I think most of the time we're very habitual. We very easily get stuck in routines, and we just grow very complacent when we're in a routine and everything's normal. So whenever something new is introduced into our routine, something new is introduced into our environment, as well as if that something new is like a stressful thing or something a little bit complicated, we tend to freak out a little bit, or maybe we tend to overanalyze it, we tend to overthink it, and it makes the problem, it makes the situation feel larger than it is. So my encouragement is to just not give up, like, and don't just get so mad, like, or so unhappy or so dissatisfied with the situation. So that kind of happened to me for like the first 2 weeks that this was going on. I just felt like so overwhelmed by it. But what I did is I kind of just took a step back and realized, like, this is the situation, like, of how it is right now, and I just have to figure out a way kind of to adapt to it and deal with it. So although it's still not like an ideal situation, it's by no means perfect. I'm not super ecstatic about it, but I feel like I've semi-resolved, at least internally in my head, a way to do the best that I can with it, with the least amount of stress and discomfort for myself and for the situation. And it's kind of like, I don't know, like that with anything. Even one of my students, yesterday, we were playing bingo, and literally, so I had the kids in, I think like 5 or 6 different teams. And then there was one student, he didn't want to be on a team with anybody, first of all. He's like, I just want to be by myself. So I'm like, all right, dude, that's cool, whatever. So we're going through and we're doing bingo, and literally on one of the moves, one of the turns, every single team got bingo, except for this one kid. So all the kids are like, yeah, we got bingo. And then he started like crying, and he's getting like so mad. And so first of all, in my head, I'm like, dude, I already offered you to be on a team. You didn't want to be on a team. You wanted to be by yourself. So if he would have been on one of the other teams, he would have won. But besides that, so then it's time to play like the next round, and he's literally crying at this point. And I'm trying to be comforting to him also, but in my mind, it's a little bit of an absurd thing to be crying about. Although I am, I aware he's a kid. He's what, 9 years old, 10 years old. So I'm being as nice to him as possible. But he wasn't super receptive to it. So, we played one more round. He's like, I'm not playing. So I was like, whatever, that's fine, don't play. So we played one more round, and then the kids wanted to play another round. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna play a third one. And he's like, I don't want to play. At this point, I don't think he was crying anymore, but he was still really bitter. So I just sat down and I was like, dude, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he said he wanted to be like a footballer, like a football player, a soccer player. And I was like, listen, like, if that's something you really want to do, man, go for that. I was like, but, it's not always going to be easy. There are times when, if that's what you want to do with your job, or any job that you have or you want, things are always going to come up that are uncomfortable, things that you don't like, things that you disagree with, things that you hate, situations that are really, really hard. And you can always choose, like, either like throw in the towel, and just sit there and pout about it, and that's it. Obviously that's not going to resolve the situation, it's not going to make anything better. Where I told him, you can deal with it. Like, it sucks that you lost and everybody else won bingo. Sorry that you're the only one that didn't win. But, you know, play again. Don't just quit and, you know, not do it again. So, you know, it's classic, you know, get knocked down, try to get back up. And, I mean, but that's true. Like, things are always, there's always going to be things that suck sometimes. Like, there's always going to be situations that come up that you, again, you just don't, that you disagree with, that you just don't like, that you think is unnecessary, that is just, again, just uncomfortable or bothersome in any way. But then there's always, you always have the option. You can always quit. There's very few things that in life that you just can't quit in. Or you can, you know, or you can try to figure out the best way to deal with it, how to take that situation and make it work the best way for you. And sometimes you can even think of situations where you can flip the situation from something that's bad and even develop it in such a way that it could even be, you know, somewhat good or even good. So yeah, guys, so don't get too frustrated when things are not going perfectly for you. Again, like I was just going through it, and like, you know, this week I think I came up with a way, like I said, that I can, you know, nurture the situation and play it to my favor. So it's not, you know, so cumbersome on me. All right, guys, this is Halfway broadcasting from around the world, phenomenal Penh, Cambodia. Don't forget to send your Be Easy videos. You can send your "This is how I be easy" videos to halfwayeasyvids@gmail.com. Again, that'll be in the description with my regular email and my Facebook. Oh, excuse me. All right, Halfway broadcasting around the world, phenomenal Penh, Cambodia. Peace, guys. Be easy.